Hey everybody. So I've made a few videos and I don't know if I'm gonna post them. Maybe I'll post this one. I'm trying to do a video for centipede handling socialization for specific people. Two people asked me. One person was a Scolopendra and one with a Ethmostigmus species. So we're going to start with the Ethmostigmus. Now I have babies here. These are much harder to socialize than adult centipedes. Let me get this and put it up here. And we'll start out with this guy right here. Okay, captive born, captive bred, Ethmostigmus trigonopodus. Basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to introduce your fingers while the centipede is, I guess, roaming its habitat, looking around. You don't want to try to pick it up. Your first interactions, you want it to smell you and think of you as just another surface to explore, basically. So this is what I do. I let it walk onto my hand for a little while, and then you're going to just want it to really explore and get a chance to know your scent, and then let it go back down, of course, and keep letting it go back and forth between, say, your hand and another surface. Doing this is going to make it view you as not, a predator or not something to be afraid of. Just another surface to explore. I'm going to try to get him back down in there. He'll turn around here. So go ahead and try this with your Ethmostigmus. I'm assuming it's bigger, so that's why I got another centipede ready here for you. Now that we got him back down in there, your centipede's going to be more along the lines of this big or bigger, I'm guessing. So this is a centipede that I've never actually worked with before. This is my first time. Hold on, Whisker. You can sit on me in a second. Sorry, my cat's right here. Anyways, we'll get back to it. This is a centipede, one of my turquoise polymorpha, never socialized. So we're going to start off by moving that rock that it's under, and we're going to gently, very gently, and slow. You cannot be shaking, no jerky movements. Touch its side, and you can do this with your Ethmostigmus. Now it should wake up and get some kind of reaction. What I like to do is gently work my fingers underneath its body, just like that. Okay, and once it's on your hand here, just let it walk off, and then again, let it explore its territory, let it find your hand on its own, and decide to go on there on its own. Hold on, Whisker, just a sec. This one appears to just pretty much want to rest, so it's not working out too good for me. Another thing I do while I'm socializing, you never want to touch the terminal legs, but if you work up to him slowly again, from the side like I did before, what's nice, okay, now he got his legs up. Now, I don't suggest you do this when they have that kind of reaction. I'm going to do it just because I know that I'm not going to get bit here. Lightly let the terminal legs flow through your fingers. Petting them, once you do have them calmed down in your hand and not in a stressed out mood or an aggressive mood, not running, if they're just moving slowly and normally on your hand, what you're going to want to do is close your fingers lightly on it, but use a little bit of force too, and pet it. Because this is going to create a bond that the centipede recognizes, maybe not bond, but behavior that the centipede recognizes and enjoys. It's almost like a little massage for it. And I am using a decent amount of force. They're very squishy when you film like this. You can actually feel their body. And as you see, this has triggered a calm response in this one, which is pretty impressive. I mean, this is, like I said, a non-socialized centipede. But your Ethmostigmus should behave quite like this once you start interacting with it. I hope that went over enough of it with you. Basically, put your hand in front of them, let them explore your hand. kind of pick them up and mess with them on their sides. You just basically are desensitizing them to your interactions with them is all it is. It's not really teaching them anything. They just, I guess in a way it is. They learn that you're safe, that you're not a threat. So there's that. Now we're going to go ahead and put this centipede down. Very, very beautiful specimen. You'll find that sometimes they're not so easy getting off of your hand as they are getting on your hand. Okay. So I'll move that. Now the methods I just used with this are very much like you would use with a Heros, except we're going to show you a Heros here and you're going to realize why it's a little different. And that's because Heros are a jumpier centipede. So therefore, I'm going to put him in here when we open it, because this is a baby that has never been socialized at all. So it's going to be super jumpy. Well, maybe I fibbed to you here. Same methods with Scolopendra Heros as you would with Ethmostigmus, which is nice and it simplifies this video. Keep putting your finger in front of it, letting it smell you. Eventually it's going to walk over you. It's going to realize you're a surface, but you got to stay still and very calm. Don't be nervous while you're doing this. If your heart's pounding and you feel nervous, you need to stop. If you're sweating, you need to stop. You don't want to be stressed out around these animals. I don't know if they can sense something or smell something different chemically in us, but I notice that when I'm stressed or I'm nervous, bad things happen. So you never want to be stressed or nervous while trying to interact with a centipede. Now, especially bigger ones, because bigger ones can pack, you know, that venom punch that these little guys can't. Now, I got him to go on me here. It's easier to work with big centipedes, but you do want to make sure that you use 100% care, slow movements, no stress, and yeah, bigger centipedes are just not as jumpy as these little guys. They don't move quite as fast and they're easier to deal with. Bites are not easier to deal with on the bigger guys, so I'm going to go back down. See, this is what I mean by it's sometimes harder to get the centipede back in the enclosure, back off your hand. Well, this video has been pretty long. This is how you would socialize Ethmostigmus or Scolopendra Heros. Same exact methods. And they both become just as docile. For some reason, just with my interactions with them, I noticed that Heros are an intelligent, lonesome pede, so they don't like other ones around. Whereas with Ethmostigmus, they are intelligent as well, but they do not mind others. I think they could be communal if you have a big enough setup with enough hides and enough food supplied. Anyways, that's my little video on centipede socialization. Let them smell you first, let them explore you, and then eventually they're going to let you rub them, and they're going to let you pet them. And that is the level of interaction. When you achieve that, that is just astonishing in my book. I mean, it's indescribable how accomplishing it feels to, you know, pet a centipede in your hand, especially the bigger ones. But Ethmostigmus and Heros, even though they're not huge, they're still wonders to work with. I love them. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. This kind of to me feels like my best take so far, so I think I'll post this one for you guys. I've been waiting a while. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Share this if you want on your social media. Check out my website, Mike's House of 1,000 Legs. Yeah, got some new stuff in stock too. Some new cool specimens, and I got even more coming. Anyways, yeah, there you guys go. I won't waste any more of your time. Thanks for watching.